My story begins in 1956. Eastern Europe was under communist rule. After 12 years of oppressed freedom, religious persecution, and political unrest, the proud Hungarians decided to fight back. My father, Julius Fomotor, was part of that resistance. He witnessed firsthand the arrogance and brutality of having to live behind the Iron Curtain. As a child, my father lived a gloomy life. His mother died when he was only 2 years old, and his father was an alcoholic who wasted his time and money at the local horse track. My dad told me his happiest memories as a teen was going to the local cinema. Inspired by what he saw on the silver screen, my father longed for a better life. So he took action. As the Russian tanks rolled into town to crush the revolution, my mom and dad, along with a few friends, planned their escape. Crossing the Austrian border with only the clothes on their backs, my parents had their sights on the land of the free and the home of the brave. Once in the United States, my dad immersed himself in American culture. Not only did he learn about freedom, but he also learned about God. Besides our family, my father had two loves, his camera and his Bible. As a devout Christian, Dad led a Bible study for over 20 years. He went out of his way to help those in need, and he never missed an opportunity to open his Bible and speak about the love that Jesus has for us all. My father's other passion was photography. In the early 80s, he started to teach me everything he knew about lighting and capturing beautiful images. But it didn't stop there. He also showed me how to live a life as a faithful Christian man. He taught me how to give and not take. He taught me about courage and how to smile at adversity. But most importantly, he taught me it's not just what's up here that counts, but what's here that makes you a man of God. Sadly, in the year 2006, my dad suffered a massive stroke. And as he laid there motionless in a Tampa Bay hospital, his pastor consoled me with these words. He said, "Your father's a great guy and a devout Christian man. But now, Julius, the torch is being passed to you. Take that spiritual fire from your dad. Take what you saw and learned. Take that torch and shine like your father." The next day, my mom presented me with my dad's Bible. And as I took it into my hands, his Bible opened to the only page where the binding had been tattered and torn. My eyes were drawn to the brightest part of the page. The passage was Matthew 5:16. Jesus said, "In the same way, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and praise your Father in heaven." And I thought, this is my dad. This is how he lived his life. And this is what Pastor Bill meant about the torch being passed to me and shining like my father. So as a torchbearer and a No Regrets volunteer, I'm here to encourage you to let your light shine as well. In John chapter 12, verse 46, Jesus said, "I have come into this world as a light, so that no one who believes in me should stay in darkness." As a cameraman, I love the use of the word light throughout the Bible. Here are a couple more verses that are very meaningful to me. "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Jesus said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." You are my lamp, O Lord. The Lord turns my darkness into light. Darkness. Without Christ in our life, we live in obscurity. But when we let Jesus' light shine on us, we become illuminated. When we glorify God, it's His light that reflects in us for others to see. And when people see this light, this glow on the face of a Christian man, it inspires them to learn more about God. Guys, listen. We men need other men to help us become better Christians. You know, it's really nice to reflect back and honor those who led us to the light, but look around you. It's time to open our hearts to influence somebody's life. You know, it doesn't matter if you ask somebody to church, share a favorite Bible verse, or just lead by example. Be that bright light that inspires others. You know, guys, as you spend the day here today, I hope you notice the light that burns bright in each and every one of us who volunteer to make No Regrets a great event. Men, I encourage you to take the torch from us. Take our fire from here today and let your light shine brightly so all can see you have Jesus in your heart. You're not sure where to start? May I suggest the same to you as I encouraged others at my father's funeral. Go out of your way to help someone in need. Lead by example and do a good deed. Be kind to others. Let them smile at your sight. Go out, perform a Julius, and let your light shine bright. Thanks for watching, guys, and God bless. You know, you're probably wondering, knowing that I'm a cameraman, how did I shoot this? Well, I'd like you to meet my nephew, George. Come here, George, get in the shot. Pass the torch, guys. Pass that torch. So how did I do?
You did pretty good, even though it took all day. But I was just wondering, am I getting paid for this, or am I performing a Julius?
I bought you lunch, didn't I?
Okay. Good enough. Good enough.